I don't think people realize how stacked 2026 actually is. Like everything big seems to be landing all at the same time this year. And recently I was looking at what's coming out and it generally feels unfair how much stuff is lined up. So I'm going to call it now that I think 2026 is going to be one of those years that everybody talks about later. There's been a trend going around recently where people have been literally making videos on 2016. I'm seeing 2016 edits all over Instagram Reels, and people are talking about just everything seemed to be brighter and warmer. The music was much better, and there was no crazy politics outside of Trump being made president. Everything seemed a lot more relaxed. There was a better vibe. Everybody seemed a lot happier. And now 10 years later, I'm seeing the same thing. People are making 2026 edits saying that 2026 is going to be an incredible year, just like 2016. So in this video, I'm going to rule out all of the things that are dropping from sports to movies to entertainment, games. It's going to be a big year. So starting off with the first pick, we have sports, and sports this year are kind of insane. We have the biggest sport event of the year, I believe, is going to be the World Cup, which is going to be in America, Canada, and Mexico, I believe. And the atmosphere of this is going to be absolutely massive. It's probably going to take over my June and July this year. And what makes it even crazier is the timing. There are a plethora of players this year that are literally just hitting their prime and absolutely smashing records and doing amazing. Like Kylian Mbappe has been crushing it in Madrid. So I'm excited to see France play. I'm personally going to be rooting for England and Portugal because I'm from England and I love Portugal. So those are the countries I'm going to be rooting for. We've also got the UFC this year being bought out by Paramount. So everybody's going to be able to watch the UFC now week in, week out for a cheap subscription rather than needing to illegally stream it like everyone. We also have the Winter Olympics. That's going to be a pretty big deal. It's going to be split between Milan and Cortina d'Ampezzo. I think I'm saying that correctly, in Italy. That's happening in February, so just next month. That is going to be really big. And the Winter Olympics is more of a fun event than I think the regular Olympics. I don't think as many people will tune in to it as the regular Olympics, but it's just nice to see different scenery, different type of events. It will be very fun. Italy hasn't even hosted the Winter Olympics since 2006, so it's 20-year anniversary for them. So I'm sure it's going to be a big event. Plus, a bonus is like the vibes of the actual events are very different. Instead of it being your regular running events and swimming, etc., it's going to be different ones like skiing, snowboarding. We also have ice hockey, figure skating, bobsleigh. Like it's going to be fun to watch. I'm sure most people are going to tune into that. Beyond the Olympics and the World Cup, there's also the Commonwealth Games. We have the Super Bowl. There's going to be Grand Slams in tennis. There's going to be rugby tournaments, cycling tournaments. There's going to be loads all year round. So if you love sport is definitely going to be covered for you this year. The second group, on the movie side of things, we've got loads of massive movies and TV shows coming out this year that I'm going to be hyped for. Like a big one is Avengers Doomsday, which is coming out in December. Like recently, they've dropped the Thor and Captain America little segments, so that's building hype for people. That movie's going to be massive. We also have the Dune Messiah movie coming out, which is the Dune Part 3, where the Lisa Nagaib is basically gonna take a Darth Vader type turn. That's gonna be massive. I think I think we're gonna like see blockbusters hit billions easily this year. And then you've got some more like nostalgia hitters that are more for the kids, but also for a lot of us that grow up with these, such as Shrek 5 and Toy Story 5. I imagine they're both probably gonna be garbage. However, I'm still gonna go just for the sake of nostalgia and watch them because I grew up with those shows. A personal favorite of mine is Star Wars. So we've got the Mandalorian and Grogu movie coming out. That's going to be really big. Although I don't know if it'll do as well as the other movies. I feel like it won't. But there's definitely a mix of like blockbuster and nostalgia driven movies all coming out this year. Then with regards to series, TV this year is absolutely stacked. We have House of Dragon season 3, which I'm quite looking forward to because it's part of the Game of Thrones franchise and I love Game of Thrones. That's going to be pretty big. We have a new Fallout season. I've never actually seen Fallout, but it's something I might get into. I see quite a lot of ads for it. It looks pretty good. Oh, another series is coming out that's linked to Game of Thrones. It's called A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and that's supposed to be airing in like 2 weeks, which is, I believe, a sequel, I think, to the Game of Thrones universe. So that would be really good. I think a lot of people will end up watching that one. We've also got The Boys season 5, which is the finale dropping, and I'm excited for that one, but hopefully it's actually good because season 4 was quite disappointing. The first 3 seasons were pretty good and Gen V was very good. I don't know if anyone out there watches The Boys, but it's the finale. So hopefully season 5 hits hard. And that is honestly just scratching the surface. There are loads and loads of seasons coming out in 2026. So there's a lot to look forward to there. The next one is gaming. The only game I'm even interested in talking about, and same with everyone else, is GTA 6. I think there's going to be people that know life this game so hard that they don't even turn up to their job anymore. Like when this game drops, I think this is going to be the start of the end. This game is going to be crazy. Apparently, I'm hearing you're going to have currency on the game, real world currency. So you're going to be able to make real world money on there, which is insane. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people hiring like 12-year-olds to play the game for them to sell online resources, let's say. And I think that, yeah, it's probably going to have hundreds of millions of players. Me personally, I'm going to try and stay away from it for a while. I'm sure I'll probably give in and get it. But I honestly think that if you don't get GTA 6 and you focus on your real life, you'll probably have a massive competitive advantage, because there's going to be a lot of people that get worse at their job because all they're going to be thinking about is GTA 6. And they're going to take time away from the things they need to do and the priorities in their life to play this fucking video game. And it's going to be hilarious. I don't know. I think this year is going to be insane. But by the end of it, when we have all the big movies and GTA 6, sort of like a big dopamine surge is going to happen for everybody. And I think people are going to be really sort of docile and happy for maybe 2 months. But that can't be good, because there has to be a come down from such a high. So many good things dropping all at once. Between November and December is like a hyper focused like time frame of extreme dopamine for everyone. Like the GTA game, and we have the big movies coming out. I think June, and Avengers drop in December. Shrek, Toy Story, I think drops in December. So, and I'm sure there's even more that's going to be coming out. That sort of high cannot be good, surely. I don't think it's going to be a long-term positive. I think come the following year, 2027, there's going to be a big drop. And I don't know, hopefully the world keeps moving in a positive direction after that. But I have a feeling that it's going to be a bit crazy. So I'm excited to see that. I don't know how things are going to go, but I think it's going to be important to keep prioritizing yourself as well as things going on around you, because there's going to be so much distraction. Next on my list is anime. I don't think it's just going to be a huge year for movies and games. Like, anime looks pretty big as well. Maybe one of the biggest anime years we've had in a long time. Today, literally today, we have Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 dropping, which I absolutely love Jujutsu Kaisen. So hopefully that'll be really good. We have My Hero Academia is dropping, and we also have Hell's Paradise Season 2, and I never watched the whole of the first one of that. Apparently, we also have another One Piece arc coming. So I'm not going to go into everything, but there is a lot of good stuff coming out regarding anime this year. For me, I'm mainly the most excited for Jujutsu Kaisen, just because that anime is insane. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. It's so good. And I just wanted to finish this video by saying that, yeah, in 2026, AI is going to get even better. It's going to be faster. It's going to be smarter. And the worst thing of all is going to be absolutely everywhere. I think it's going to be taking people's jobs. But weirdly, I kind of feel like, especially towards the end of 2025, maybe it's just my algorithm, I'm not sure, but it seems like a lot of people are moving in the opposite direction. I'm seeing a lot of videos out there that it's just AI slop and it's just terrible. Like most of my Instagram feed now on Reels, it's literally not even real people. It's just AI videos, AI ads, AI voiceovers. And so now I'm seeing a real push for authenticity and like being creative, natural creativity. On my feed at least, is making some kind of massive comeback. And real people with real ideas, real advice, real thoughts. That's what I'm trying to do with this channel. I'm seeing a lot of other people doing it with their channels, and people that are being followed out there. There is a massive push towards some authentic vibe. And I actually just love that, because I don't know about you, sometimes I see videos and the whole thing is just built around retention and attention. And I don't really like that. Maybe if I was like 14, 15, 16 years old, I feel sorry for the kids today because their brains are absolutely rotted. I think my generation has maybe just missed it, and we're probably not going to get too addicted to these AI videos. They are incredible and they can do amazing things, but I think a lot of us are moving in a direction where we want real human connection even more, because of the AI thing is creating a huge sort of distinction between what's obviously AI and what's real human talent, real human creativity. There's more value now than ever on actual genuine connection and real conversation. And so What I think is that AI, it is getting way better, but I feel like the internet is craving something like real again. And that's why I think 2026 is going to be special, because I think it's going to separate this year. There's going to be like a separation between AI trash, and most of it will be trash, and like real human connection. So yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. If any of you can drop a comment down below, something you're excited to see. I missed loads of things. I literally just speeded off a little list that I made of things that are happening this year that I'm excited for. So if there is anything, please put it down below, put what you're excited for, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.